Found some deer. I'm gonna go digi-scope them up a little bit here. You know, one of the things I've learned is let your optics do the clarity, not your glass, or not your camera per se, but the, you know, the spotter. Kind of wild. From the time that I stopped, I only see one deer. 7 or 8. Oh, there's a couple more. Looks like a small buck. You can just see a couple little points on him, a couple little spikes. Something. All right. All right, I found another group. I'm gonna video that. I literally stopped and the deer freaking ran straight in to the woods. Made it! Made it to camp finally. Met with our outfitter, went and saw a bunch of different blinds, looked at the positioning of the winds, really just checked out what's available. We're gonna sit a bunch of places that nobody's sat so far this season, which is fantastic. So, super excited to get into camp and see what's cooking. Snowed up here. What are you, afraid of the boogeyman?
Oh yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm good.
What's
I
up?
figured you were going to be the only one.
Huh?
I said I figured you were going to be the only
Oh,
one
yeah.
here, so.
Cool.
This is an annual trip I do with East to West clients. Every year we have some new faces to the group. Darren and I hung in camp while everyone else filtered in over the next hour or so. We had a big snowstorm coming, and it was a rough drive getting to camp. We, however, used the time to build some camaraderie, talk about some shop, and get warm. Once everyone became comfortable with one another, we jumped right into our mapping to discuss the plan for tomorrow. We're going to be hunting some new farms that we've never had the opportunity to hunt before. New things for us this year would have been that we got to hunt big box blinds instead of tree stands or some old ground blinds. This one right here. Yeah, except Tony's sitting with his son. So anyways, this spot right here is good. They're coming out in the fields. So one of the things that we were talking about was don't shoot them in the tree line. This over this. You can hunt that blind too. Yeah. I think you're gonna have a good crack. If you guys should exchange numbers though, so you can text each other during.
You said we would park at the far west one, or the far east.
I would park right there. Yeah. As you're coming down, I sent you that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go to that far one. It literally it's an opening, and then you literally kind of drop down into the field. Park as close as you can, kind of in that drop, and then walk along that wood line. Do we call this a nice snowy morning? Is that the right word?
Nice snowy?
Yeah, nice snowy morning.
Yeah, I guess. It's been snowing all weekend. Miserable out there.
How many warmers you got?
I got toe warmers and I got hand warmers. The toe warmers are money.
We're going classy, boys.
Oh yeah.
We're going classy. Just got in the blind, and well, I tell you, I didn't account for the timing correctly, so this is my fault completely. Right now, this is what we got. So bear with us. I got a really nice blind. Got my camera set up going, and so on and so forth. But we got a huge area here. So, we're in a pretty good spot, that's for sure. Let's hope we get some action pretty quick here. However, this is a new one for me. I've never seen this before. Legitimately frozen in place. I headed back to the truck. What a morning. I think we need to recoup and come up with a better plan, because if it's gonna be like this, it's not a good morning.
You got quite the hike there, huh?
Brutal, man.
Probably like it's. I clocked it from my blind. It's a quarter mile. And you're probably another quarter.
Yeah. It's a long hike, especially with my foot.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah, it was
That was a terrible set.
terrible. Terrible.
Good choice.
We'll find out. Yeah, a little bit.
Drinkable.
I heard some rattling, like antler rattling.
Well, there might have been 2 bucks fighting.
Could have been 2 bucks fighting, or somebody was doing it, right? That
Yeah.
I just heard.
I could not hear that. There was no way. I mean, I was so far away from
Did you hear when I was
grunting?
calling?
No. No siree, Bob. You were too far away from me. No, that didn't go as planned. Safety's on. Said you get that gun out. Get my backpack on. I'm gonna head to the stand. Okay. Good luck, partner. Lock this. It's locked already. Okay. Well, you just gotta shut it. All right. Cool. I'll see you over there. All right, man. For sit number 2, got some coffee, some chocolate. Some other snacks. And we'll see. I think this is a night. Taj Mahal over there. So. Not much action, but at least we're comfortable. I just got a text from Darren. He's got some deer in the field. Alright, so I'm watching the deer right now. And looks like they're crossing a ditch. They're headed towards Darren, so that's really positive. But they're still like, I don't know, 350 to 400 yards away, so that's still a pretty far shot. So we really need them within like 200 yards. Well, it was very exciting to see some deer out in the field. With the current forecast of 30 plus mile an hour winds for the next couple days and negative degrees with the wind chill, I knew it was going to be a tough hunt. Deer, just like anything else, are going to want to hunker down and be comfortable when things get uncomfortable. So seeing them out in the field was awesome. And we knew we had to take advantage. However, I slowly started to see this doe look over to her right, which gave me concern. And right away, I saw what I didn't want to see. A vehicle, which I thought was possibly the owner of the home, but instead it was somebody that was hanging out in the middle of the road. Likely they saw those deer too. And then they started backing up. I started thinking, oh my gosh, was this person going to shoot a deer off the road? Well, they didn't. But what they ended up doing was stopping, and immediately those deer ran. So, to be upset would be an understatement. However, we made the best of it. We hung out. I just looked over into the field and waited to see, in hopes that maybe some other deer would come out from along Darren's end. With not too much daylight left, I did end up hearing a large shot or boom off in the distance, knowing that it came from Darren. So I hung tight, watched the windmills light up the sky, and see what would happen. Alright, well, you can't make it up. Darren shot at a doe 2 minutes before shooting light. I had a doe come out 109 yards from my blind 2 minutes after shooting light. So I waited for her to get back into the woods before I spooked her. And now I'm gonna head back towards the truck and see if we can find this doe that he shot. So, I mean, talk about the whole day was uneventful, and then the last 15 minutes we had 8 deer show up all over us within 100 yards. I don't know how far his shot was. And then I had 3 deer I saw at 6:33, so pretty far out there, but it's dark now, so we'll see what we can find. What ended up happening was Darren swore that he shot this doe and ended up hitting her, but after 2 hours of getting pummeled with snow on our faces and not being able to find the deer, we headed in. Good, man. Sam, did you talk to Sam?
Yeah.
And what's up?
I was with Cheyenne in the house, so, and told her, so I think that she told Ray, and I don't know.
Oh, are they going over there now?
tracking it.
Oh.
Another deer.
Well, he had the buck on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Wow.
So like, there's this drainage that like goes straight up and down, and it splits these two fields up. So he's on the right of the field. I'm on the drainage all the way in the end, and there's a blind to the left.
Yeah.
But we purposely didn't sit that blind to the left because I was worried all the scent was going straight into the bedding area.
Yeah.
Well, that's where all the deer are coming out of, exactly right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're coming out from there, and it's probably 10 minutes before shooting light, and I have 3 deer like coming towards me. They're at 200 some yards. So I'm walking out of the blind. I was gonna go creep up this other side of the drainage and shoot him. He shoots. So then I'm like, all right, well, Darren shot something. They're probably gonna spook. I'm gonna go back. So I go to grab my stuff out of the blind. I come out. It's I don't know, shooting light was 5:32. It was 5:34. I look out. There's literally a deer sitting staring at me at 109 yards. Oh, he's definitely got some Velosin. Look at those.
Yeah.
Those babies are gonna eat real.
That guy's coming yet? I'm gonna get my truck out of the way.
Which one?
Guy's coming?
Yeah, they're coming over here.
Okay.
Yep. They're coming over here, then we're gonna head out to dinner. Well, not a bad showing for today.
No.
All prime time evening.
Like 10 minutes.
So like half an hour. An hour at most.
An hour. We got in at 1. That's funny. I go out there. I go, man, that was a quick hunt.
Uh-huh.
It was 1 o'clock. We got in, sat down.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So good.
He was all jazzed up. That's all that matters. Yeah. Hudson got to see it all. One more deer hunter in the
Is this
future.
Sam's?
Oh yeah.
This is Sam's right here.
No, that's Paulie's.
Oh, that is? Okay.
Yeah, Paulie shot both of these.
Okay.
He shot that one.
Oh, okay. So then Stefan is coming with Sam.
Yep.
They loaded it up themselves.
Okay.
I just got off the phone with Stefan. He said they just loaded it. They'll be here in 10 minutes. So.
Give him 20 because it's freaking.
Yeah.
There's big old balls coming down up there
I know. It was like hailing a second ago.
at 28 degrees.
After searching for Darren's deer and really having no luck, we needed some positivity in our day. Getting back to camp and realizing that Tony had tagged out and his buddy Sam had also gotten a deer really was the highlight for day 1 for us. With some cold weather coming in and more snow in the forecast, it's time for day 2.